What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Blue walkthrough. In the last episode, we got our 6th badge over in Saffron City by taking on Sabrina and her psychic types, and now we are back to where we began this adventure in Pallet Town, because the next place we need to go to is Cinnabar Island, which there are actually 2 ways to get to it. However, this way is probably a little shorter, so I usually take this route first. But in this walkthrough, we will be checking out both of them, so no need to worry there. Now, you will need them on with Surf, and there are plenty of water types in this game, so you should be fine even if you don't already have a water type on your team. Also, right here is some grass. This is Route 21, by the way. Only new Pokemon you can get in there in these games is Tangela. And while surfing around, you can run into Tentacools and all your good old Generation 1 water types. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is just zigzag across the route. I think that's what I did in the Cycling Road. That was kind of my strat, because there's just like the Cycling Road, there's trainers spread out everywhere. And this guy's got a Seeking, which is pretty cool to see. But yeah, there's trainers spread out along the route, so I want to make sure I cover all of them. But yeah, as I was saying, there is 2 routes you can take to get to Cinnabar Island. This one, as I said, is a little shorter. It still has a pretty good amount of trainers, but if you go south of Fuchsia, there's still a bunch of trainers to fight, but you will also come across the Seafoam Islands. Now, as I said, we are going to be covering that whole side probably in the next 2 videos after this one, but for now, I kind of just want to get to Cinnabar Island. And honestly, I would recommend doing the same, just because then once you come to Cinnabar Island, heal up at the Pokemon Center, you can now fly to that place, and it makes it just a little easier to navigate if you go south of Fuchsia. Are you kidding? Butta, what are we doing? That is 3 takedowns in a row. My goodness. I think its accuracy is like 80 or 85. What are the freaking chances? Holy cow. Another thing is, once you get the HM for Surf from the Safari Zone and defeat Koga, you can come to Cinnabar Island. You don't have to go to Saffron City like I did. And man, I hate using Takedown because of the recoil, and it's really hurt us because we missed so many times. I just regret getting rid of Swift so much, because I'm pretty sure Butta can learn that, but who knows, I could be wrong. And then I'm just complaining for nothing. But luckily he leveled up, so we got Sprout Jr. out here. And yeah, if you have or if you started with a Bulbasaur, meaning you most likely have Venusaur by now, you're gonna have a very easy time on this route. Any other grass or electric types will also work. They will have a heyday over here. But for now, let's use a Lemonade on Butta and then switch them out from the front. We will be getting rid of our Lemonades pretty soon, though, because on Cinnabar Island, you can finally get Hyper Potions, which is very exciting. And let's take on the Fisherman that's right next to this guy, and I will just save you, like, 3 minutes of your life right here. And the reason I say that is because that guy has a full team of just incredibly weak Magikarps. Don't know why he has 6 of them, but, he's kind of just that one Fisherman that's in every single game that has a full team of Magikarps. Honestly, you can skip that guy if you want. They barely hand out any experience. But the annoying thing is like, they could all be Gyarados, but no, he just chose not to evolve them. Also, I don't know why there's a cue ball in here. I guess, he's just here. Like, most of the time you're gonna run into Fishermen and Swimmers, but no, we just have a cue ball. I'm honestly questioning if this was like a mistake or something that they accidentally threw in a cue ball, because it's just a trainer class that doesn't fit in the ocean. He's, he doesn't have the right gear. He should be on the Cycling Road, but whatever. Anyways, oh, he has a Tentacruel though, so I guess he has water types, so it makes sense for him to be out here at least. But we're just gonna keep on body slamming them down. Even though Razor Leaf might do more, I don't know, Body Slam's got more base power, but Razor Leaf is stab. But yeah, Tentacools, they are part poison, so your grass type moves will only be neutral. But they do hand out a lot of experience, as you can see there with that Tentacruel. And let's fight the real swimmer that is standing right here. Yeah, this guy, you know, actually, as you'll see here in a second, he's actually a swimmer. And you'll fight most of these guys on this route. He's got a Seadra, though. Of course, no Kingdra in this game. But still pretty cool to see. And it's just kind of weird that, like, Kingdra was the only new dragon type in Generation 2. You know, you can still get Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite, but I would have loved to see, like, another dragon type. Because, of course, they're supposed to be rare. I mean, there was only one evolution line in the original games. But, like, another one, you know, would it really hurt? Nah, it wouldn't. Come on now, Game Freak. But, you know, we're moving on to Generation 9 at the time of recording this. So, we got plenty of dragon types at this point. And anyways, the nice thing about these Tentacruels and Tentacools being part poison is that they are weak to my Psychic. Even though Psychic only has like 10 PP and we're probably gonna run out soon, which really sucks. But that's fine. But you are going to persevere. But yeah, all we're doing in this video is just getting to Cinnabar Island and we'll explore it, but there's really not much to do. I'm not gonna check out the Pokemon Mansion because the two main places in here are the Pokemon Mansion and the gym. The Pokemon Mansion will probably save for its own episode or something like that. For now, we're just going to check out, like, the only other notable building on the entire island. Like, seriously, the island is probably 20 square feet. Nah, that's an exaggeration, but it's small, you know? Also, I'm not missing anyone, am I? I feel like I am. I don't know, that's why I'm just swimming back and forth on our very weird seal-looking sprite. Because, you know, it's Generation 1. Okay, there's some fishermen, and some of my repels went out. Yeah, if you don't have repels, or super repels, or max repels, I would recommend getting them. Or you will just be running into Tentacools all the time. But yeah, let's take on these two fishermen. There's not too many trainers on this route, so, you know, I guess I should have expected to not see many trainers. But the route's a little bigger than I thought, but that's okay, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time, and here is a shelter. Yeah, the nice thing is, once you get onto these water routes, you get to see, like, a lot of the other water types that you haven't seen too much in this game. Like, before this, it's just been Goldings, Tentacools, and then maybe there's, like, a Psyduck thrown in there or something along those lines. But, you know, we're seeing, like, Seadra, Cloyster. I'm sure we'll see, like, a Golduck or something. Oh, boy, that's super effective. Yeah, these guys are part ice. So keep that in mind if you have a grass or flying type out on them. But nothing can take down Butter besides himself with takedown. As he almost did in that other battle. Anyways, yeah, Cloyster, Shelter, they're also really physically defensive. So be careful about that. And let's take on this guy's buddy. I don't know why the fisherman's kind of just like hang out in groups of 2 on these little docks. I just find it funny. And they always got like that smug look on their face. Also, we only have 1 Psychic remaining here with Butterfree, which kind of sucks. And I don't want to go back and heal, so Butterfree, you might be taking a seat back after you... okay, never mind. We're just going to switch already. Yeah, I was expecting that to do more, but it did not. And then we got confused, and I just don't want to have another takedown, you know, shenanigan battle. So let's send out Mr. Krabs, good old trusty Mr. Krabs, using strength and taking out this dude. Let's get it. I don't think Ninetales will have too much action on these routes, but that's fine. I might still try and use them a little bit. It's kind of funny though, because the gym coming up is Blaine's gym, who uses fire types, even though he's out in the middle of the ocean. So yeah, you might be thinking, oh, well, we're seeing all these water and ice types. Maybe, I mean, we already saw Misty, so maybe it's an ice type gym. Yeah, no, it's a fire type gym, the complete opposite of Walter. Anyways, we will surf once again. Come on out, Mr. Krabs. That does not look like a crab, but that's okay. And yeah, this guy says he caught all of his Pokemon at sea. Yeah, if you really want to find like a diversity of water types, you're gonna need like a Super Rod or something. You know, that's how I found Krabby, and with the Super Rod, I guess I could try to be more specific, but I don't remember all the Pokemon you can get. I think it's like, you know, Horsey, I think with the Super Rod, you can even get some evolved Pokemon like Seaking. You can get Staryus and all that good stuff. And wow, thanks for critting me. Why did I go out to you? I meant to go out to Mr. Krabs. Gosh dang it. That was an idiotic move by me. And now you're going for Harden. Great. This is just going to be a stally battle. Okay, well, it actually went by quicker than I thought. Mr. Krabs' strength is just too powerful. And looks like we have another swimmer to take on. And apparently he is in the middle of a triathlon. Yeah, I don't think you are, buddy, because you're kind of just standing in the water. You know, if there was like a triathlon in the Pokemon world, or at least in the Kanto region, I guess, what, the swim would be around Cinnabar Island, and like the bike would be on Cycling Road. And then, I mean, there's not really like a running road or anything. I guess the longest stretch of routes could be like Route 12 to 15. That'd be a good running road. So yeah, and there's always, I swear, there's always a guy like this in every game that's like, oh, I'm in the middle of the triathlon, stop it. But they're just like swimming back and forth or standing still. And I vividly remember like guys in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire and stuff. Like there's one guy that's west of, what's the city called? Why am I blanking? Mauville City. He's just like running back and forth. I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? You are not in a triathlon. Stop trying to sound athletic, you know? And he's like dying now. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. Yeah, these swimmers, man. They're some interesting characters. I know in like a lot of Pokemon games, there's swimmers that have like some, you know, interesting dialogue for a children's game, which is also pretty funny. I don't know if we see any of those characters in this game, but like I know in Black and White, there's like a swimmer girl that just says some weird things. So this trainer class is definitely some of the more interesting ones, and they have stuck throughout the generations. Like I'm trying to think, to like Sword and Shield, there were swimmers. I think there were swimmers. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, they've been around for a long time nonetheless. Anyways, I'm just flamethrowering these water types because that makes total sense. I mean, honestly, it's powerful enough. Also, water gun's super effective though. I think with the burn, can we kill? I'm kind of taking a risk. I think we can take another water gun, but it don't matter. Pixie got a crit. Let's go, Pixie. That's what we like to see. And now you're level 42. Sick. I was not expecting you to level up in this episode. Anyways, Mr. Krabs, get out here for the Seadra. And wow, this guy's Pokemon is only level 32? I mean, yeah, I guess we're still seeing things in the mid-30s. Because, again, you can come here before taking on Saffron City, which is kind of the one downside to, like, leaving it, you know, somewhat open world once you reach, like, Celadon City. It's just that all the levels are basically the same. Which, you know, on the other hand, is kind of good to know because you can go into a new place saying, oh, well, if I was able to take on Koga, then I should be fine with Saffron City. Anyways, I'm going to switch Pixie out from the front. Let's get Mr. Krabs up there. He's doing a great job, and we're getting pretty close to the islands. We should be, at least, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, here we go. We're almost there. Let me just check. I don't think there's... no more swimmers. Okay. So, we are now on Cinnabar Island, and it just changes to, like, a giant red tint. But yeah, the first thing you're going to see is like the gym over here, but if you try to go in front of it, the door is locked and it automatically kicks you away, and we will have to find the key over here in the Pokemon Mansion. As I said before, we're going to be checking that out in a separate video. There's the Pokemart, there's the Pokemon Center, but the only other place of note, and it's really the only other like actual building here, is the Pokemon Laboratory. And there is one TM you can get in here, but the main thing to do is revive your Fossil and do some trades. So yeah, there's a lot of trades in here. This guy will ask for a Raichu for his Electrode. Now, I don't think any of these guys trade. I'm kind of just going to check. I know in the second room is where the TM is. Yeah, here you go. You can trade this girl a Venonat for a Tangela. Again, you can get Tangela just south of Pallet Town, so... I don't know, maybe you're too lazy to catch the Pokemon or something, then you can get one by catching a Venonat. This guy's talking about Eevee. This guy is the guy that will give you Metronome. Apparently, he created it. Yeah, Metronome, a super fun move to use. It's just, like, really unreliable because it takes any move in the game and it uses it. and a lot of Pokemon can learn it, so it can be pretty fun. This guy will ask for a Ponyta, and he will give you a seal in return. And up here is the guy that will revive your Pokemon fossils. So, if you remember way back in Mount Moon, we chose either the Dome or Helix fossil. This is where you can revive it into either a Kabuto or Ammonite. Additionally, if you went out of your way to get the old Amber from the Pewter City Museum, you can get an Aerodactyl in here. And just a little tip, like he'll say, oh, it's going to be a while until it evolves, or not evolves, but resurrects or whatever. You can just walk out of the building and walk back in, and he will already have it there for you. But yeah, I won't be using any of the fossil Pokemon in this playthrough, and I'm pretty sure the Dome fossil or Helix fossil, I already can't remember which one I chose, is just chilling in the PC, so I don't even have it on me. But yeah, other than that, that'll do it for this episode. A little bit of a shorter one, but that is okay. As I said, next time we will be traveling south of Fuchsia City to check out the other route that leads to Cinnabar Island. But for now, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces!